very satisfied with this morning's work going into the Star Apollo Stakes on Saturday. It's always a little bit of a concern where she's at, like any sports person. She's a year older or 6 months older from when she had her last prep and obviously won the Cox Plate. So just a few minor little changes, a bit stronger, a bit heavier, but she's come together very well and I couldn't be happier with the way the preparation's gone. She hasn't got to this status by fluking wins, simply she's a very good horse and that gives us confidence towards Saturday and hopefully continuing that winning sequence a little longer.
Starting to come real again. I mean, obviously there's always an exciting build-up to this mare running, but up until sort of yesterday when the final field was released, I didn't get too carried away, but now it's really starting to become real, as I said.
They have good racing policies in the heat where the horses aren't exposed to the extreme of the sun for too long. They have a short parade. They're basically only out on the track for about 10 minutes and then back into the stalls where they can again have a nice cool shower. They have ice baths. In fact, well, there's plenty of thought that goes into the day. It's not perfect, but very safe. I couldn't be happy with her, and for that reason her conditions, as we expect going into a first up run, to be fit and run well.
Look, I don't see it as pressure. I see it, and I said it before, certainly a high level of responsibility to do the right thing by the horse, but that's exactly how I cope with it. I think about her as, the number one for me. Obviously there's a lot of interest around her and a lot of expectation, but ultimately it's up to her to perform. All I can do is, make sure she's in a position where she can do that, and I just try and keep it simple and relay that message to myself.
I'm always nervous, always, no matter what race it is. The first race back after a prep really builds up, so I don't think about a record. Records are just records. It's great to have them, but you worry about the horse, you worry about the weather, you worry about what's happening on the day. So I'll just be nervous from today onwards, easily try and get through it all, and she'll shine.
Looking forward to Saturday because obviously her trials, she's never won a trial in her life, so she does tend to look after herself then. So when we get to the races, we'll get to see the competitive Winx at her best.